I'm Susan Gorin, Chair of the Sonoma County Board of Supervisors, and I'm so glad that you joined us with our segment, 5 Questions for Susan. I'm happy to introduce and welcome Deva Proto, who is our Clerk-Recorder-Assessor and Registrar of Voters for the County of Sonoma. Deva, thank you so much for joining us today and sharing with us about the Register of Voters and the ballots for this year's election. The County of Sonoma is very grateful for the important work that the Register of Voters office does for our community, especially with the election coming and in the midst of this very difficult environment. Fires, COVID-19, local emergencies that we are experiencing. I'm not sure that we could imagine a more complicated environment that we find ourselves in. We can't thank you enough for helping to keep our election system strong through these challenges. So let's talk about what's different with the election this year.
There's a lot different. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, all active registered voters will be sent a ballot in the mail. We will have more drop boxes around the county for people who don't want to send ballots back through the mail. And we will have large in-person voting facilities where people can social distance when they cast their vote.
So tell us about when people can expect to receive their ballots. Are they coming soon?
They'll be coming soon. We're sending ballots out to Sonoma County voters on October 5th. The county information guides will be sent out starting September 24th, I believe. And the state information guide has already been mailed, so people will start seeing those soon.
And people, of course, can access that information electronically. Is that correct?
Yes, that should be available by this weekend online.
Great. So can you share with us, please tell us, is it safe to vote by mail?
Absolutely. Different states all have different rules, but California specifically, we have a very long history of successfully voting by mail. And over 80% of Sonoma County voters already choose to vote by mail permanently. We have a lot of security procedures and processes in place to make sure that only registered voters can vote and that they can only vote once. We're really encouraging people to sign up to track their ballot. It's kind of like FedEx or Amazon at where'smyballot.sos.ca.gov. You can get text, email, or voice messages when your ballot is on its way to you, on its way back to our office, when we've received it and when we've counted it, or if there are any issues that prevent us from counting it. It is a really great way to have confidence that your vote counted.
I'm registered as a permanent absentee ballot voter, and residents may wonder, can you vote in person if you want to?
Yes, absolutely. It will be different this year. We will have fewer locations, but they will be open for more days. So there will be 30 in-person voting locations, and they will be open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. starting Saturday, October 31st through Monday, November 2nd. And then they'll be open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. on election day, like normal. The list of locations will be included in the ballot envelope that's mailed to voters, and it's also available on our website at sonomacounty.ca.gov/where-to-vote. Unlike in the past, any voter can go to any of the locations. You aren't assigned to a specific one. We are going to require that people voting in person wear masks and comply with the social distancing rules. And we really encourage people not to wait until election day to vote in person. If you're going to go in person, go early, get it taken care of, and avoid the lines.
Also, what are the ways that people can return their ballots?
They can return it by mail, of course. They can deposit it into one of our secure ballot drop boxes around the county, or by dropping it off at any in-person voting location when those are open. There are going to be 20 drop boxes around the county, and as I mentioned before, 30 in-person locations. And again, all of those can be found on our website at sonomacounty.ca.gov/where-to-vote. We know there are a lot of concerns about the election this year, and we really encourage people to get their ballots in early just to make sure that there are no issues. And we want people to vote safe.
What's the last day that their ballot has to be postmarked in order to be counted?
It has to be postmarked on or before Election Day, but we actually have up to 17 days to receive it in our office. So if the post office is being slow, as long as you mailed it, got it postmarked on time, we will be able to count it.
Excellent. Deva Proto, thank you so much for your time today, and certainly all of your hard work in the weeks to come. We surely appreciate it. Thanks to our residents for tuning in at this moment. For more information about mail-in ballots for this year's election, visit www.sonomacounty.ca.gov/vote. See you next time.